Hi, I recently visited Tirupati Balaji and before the trip, I had many questions. Which darshan to book? How much is the waiting time? Online booking process? Should I stay in Tirupati or Tirumala? What are the rules inside the temple? Is the 10,000 entry really worth it? And a lot more. I am assuming you are here wondering the same, so grab a pen and paper and I am going to answer all of your doubts. If you're new here, then I am Saransh and we create such high quality informational travel videos at Explore the Earth. Tirupati is the city and Tirumala is the hill where the shrine of Lord Venkateshwara is located. And thanks to ClearTrip for sponsoring this video. We have some exclusive discount codes just for you. And back to the video, I have divided it in 8 different sections. First section is types of darshan. There are 10 different options in Tirumala. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 10 are applicable for everyone. Rest are darshans only for specific set of people. Please note that all operations regarding darshan in Tirumala are handled by Tirupati Tirumala Devasthanams or TTD in short. And as such, only use the official TTD website and do not go through an agent for booking. You do not really need them. First darshan option is Sarva Darshan. This darshan is free for everyone and there is no need for any advance booking. You simply join the line at Vaikuntham Queue Complex 2. The starting point of the queue can change depending on the crowd and the day, so make sure to confirm the location once you reach Tirumala. On busy days, the waiting time can go up to 20 hours for darshan. TTD has built 31 waiting compartments that provide basic amenities like toilets, proper meals, tea, coffee and filtered water, all free of cost. Also, please pay attention to the info boxes on screen. They cover various details like the time required, cost, whether you need to book online or offline, the complete process and whether an ID card is required or not. Another free darshan option is slotted Sarva Darshan. For this, you can stand in line at Tirupati and get SSD tokens where you are allotted a specific time slot for darshan. You then reach Tirumala before your allotted time and you will be allowed into the queue when your slot comes. Even after getting the token, the waiting time can be significant. On weekdays, it can easily take 6 to 8 hours, while on weekends and holidays, it can go up to 10 to 14 hours. Sometimes these tokens are available online, but most of the time they are issued offline through 3 centers in Tirupati: Srivasam Complex, Vishnu Nivasam and Bhudevi Complex. The timings can change. Sometimes the tokens are available 12 AM midnight and sometimes they're available 6 AM onwards in the morning. Around 10 to 15,000 tokens are available daily, and if the crowd is lower, you might even get tokens from the counter in the afternoon or evening, but on busy days, the tokens can get over within an hour. Also, keep in mind that the waiting time at these token centers can sometimes be 5 to 6 hours, which means the combined waiting time for Tirupati plus Tirumala can become similar to joining the Sarva Darshan queue. For live updates on timings and token availability, you can join the WhatsApp group Tirumala Tirupati Vlogs. Next is Divya Darshan. Please note that DD tokens are available only at Bhudevi Complex. Similar to SSD, you get a time allotted token for darshan. However, since pilgrims have to walk all the way up to Tirumala, the queue time is generally 1 to 2 hours lesser than slotted Sarva Darshan. There are 2 routes to walk up from Tirupati to Tirumala. First is Alipiri pathway with 3,550 steps and second Srivari Mittu pathway with 2,350 steps. To reach the starting points of both these routes, pilgrims get free buses from the Tirupati bus stand. TTD provides a luggage facility where pilgrims can deposit their luggage at the starting point and collect it from the designated luggage counters once they reach Tirumala. Please keep your DD token with you because it will be checked along the way, and there are toilets and food vendors available throughout the route. Also, for crowd management, sometimes only one of the routes is open or the number of allocated tokens is reduced. This can change, so make sure to confirm the latest updates in Tirupati. Next, Special Entry Darshan, also known as Shighra Darshan. This is one of the most popular darshans among devotees. Tickets for Special Entry Darshan are released in the 4th week of every month, generally around 23rd, 24th or 25th at exactly 10 AM. These tickets are released 3 months in advance. This means that in the last week of July, you will get the tickets for October. In August, you will get the tickets for November and so on. These tickets usually get sold out within 30 minutes of the release, so you need to be quick while booking. To check the exact release date, visit the TTD website in the 2nd or the 3rd week of the month. The waiting time for Special Entry Darshan is usually around 2 to 5 hours. Fifth type type of darshan is VIP break darshan, also known as Shivani Trust darshan. To avail this darshan, you first need to make a donation of 10,000 per person to Shivani Trust through the TTD website. After this, you become eligible to buy the VIP darshan ticket for rupees 500. The rupees 10,000 donation goes towards the upkeep and development of the temple, while the 500 is the darshan ticket cost. This is the fastest darshan option available and usually takes 1 to 1.5 hours. You can avail VIP darshan through various means. First, donate through the TTD website and book your VIP darshan slot when the 3-month advance quota opens. Second, book the same day donor quota tickets, which are released daily at 9 AM on the TTD website. A separate quota is available for eligible air travelers arriving through Tirupati Airport. Fourth, book slots offline through current booking quotas at JEO camp office. Next is special darshan for differently abled people or senior citizen. This is a free darshan option, but the quota is limited and needs to be booked online. The darshan itself usually takes around 1.5 to 2.5 hours. Similar to special entry darshan, the booking schedule is announced on the TTD website in the 2nd and the 3rd week of the month, and the tickets are released in the 4th week of the month. Please note that to qualify under the differently abled category, the person needs to have more than 20% disability. One attendant is allowed to accompany the differently abled person. For senior citizens, the minimum age requirement is 65 years and the spouse is allowed to accompany the senior citizen. Next, special darshan for pilgrims with infants. This is available for pilgrims traveling with children below 12 months of age. No advance booking is required. You can directly go to the Saputham entrance, show the child's birth certificate along with the parents' Aadhaar cards, and you will be provided entry for special darshan. The darshan usually takes around 2 to 3 hours. Now, there is also a facility for NRI darshan. You can get these tickets at the JEO camp office by showing your valid passport and visa. After paying the darshan amount of rupees 300, you will be directed to the special entry darshan line, which usually takes around 2 to 3 hours. Please note that NRI darshan is applicable only within 30 days of arrival in India. Ninth option is special darshan for defense personnel. Please note that this is available only for in-service defense personnel. Eligible people can avail special darshan through the Saputham entrance after getting their original defense ID proofs verified at the gate and paying the darshan fee of rupees 300. And the last one, which is a little different, it is a seva darshan known as the Arijita Sevas. Instead of a regular darshan, devotees get to witness a specific seva being performed for Lord Venkateshwara on a daily basis. The 3 most popular Arijita Sevas are the Suprabhatam Seva, where Lord Venkateshwara is awoken from his celestial sleep; Thomala Seva, where the Lord is offered garlands and prepared for the day; Archana Seva, where the 1008 names of the Lord are recited to invoke blessings. These sevas can be booked online through the TTD website by applying for the Seva electronic dip, which is essentially a lottery system. You register with your details, and if you are selected, you get notified and asked to complete the payment. Like special entry darshan bookings open in the 4th week, Seva related bookings are open in the 3rd week of every month. You can also participate in the daily e-dip that happens offline at the CRO office. For other sevas like Kalyanotsavam Seva, where the marriage between Lord Venkateshwara and Padmavati is recreated, or other sevas like Unjal Seva, Brahmotsavam Seva, etc., the bookings are directly available online, similar to special entry darshan. Please note that the online quota for these sevas generally gets over within an hour. You can learn about all the sevas from this page. TTD also provides the option of experiencing these sevas virtually from your home. Similar to the regular seva bookings, you can book a virtual seva in the 3rd week when TTD opens up the slots. Once booked, you can witness the seva through SVBC or Shri Venkateshwara Bhakti channel, and after that you will get an option to book a rupees 300 special entry darshan ticket, which is valid up to 1 year from the date of your virtual seva. And with that, we are done with the darshan options available at Tirumala. Generally speaking, all the timings and details remain similar, but do note that sometimes to manage crowds, especially around festivals and occasions, some or more of the special or VIP darshan types may be suspended or the timings may change. So please confirm the same on the TTD website in advance. Planning a trip to Tirupati has a lot of moving parts. Choosing the right darshan, figuring out accommodation, and planning everything around your date. Since in the previous videos, many of you have asked us to help you personally with your trips, now we have set up a way wherein you can get on a video call one-on-one with us to figure out the exact itinerary for your trips. You can book a 30-minute video consultation through our website. Not only can you do it for Tirupati, but for each and every of the destinations that we have visited. And we will do our best to help you with a detailed, personalized itinerary with all the places to visit, restaurant suggestions, the best hotels, and even design your own customized map for easy navigation. So head on to our website and book your consultations with us now. I'm sure you must also be wondering, if you're coming to Tirupati, what other sacred temples and spots you should visit, what are some of the places that you should eat at, and I will be telling you all that in detail shortly, along with how to reach Tirupati, bike and taxi rentals, where to stay, as well as the best time to visit Tirupati. But for now, let me tell you some important temple rules and tips that will come in very handy. Number 1, the dress code for the temple darshan. The expectation is to wear traditional attire. For men, the preferred dress code is dhoti or pajama with an upper cloth, and I will recommend shirts or kurtas for upper cloth and avoid t-shirt. For women, the preferred dress code is sari or half sari with blouse, or chudidar with pajama and upper cloth. Also, footwear is not allowed inside the temple premises. You can deposit your footwear at the counters nearby. I will recommend leaving your footwear only on mat booths, as on the self-service booths there is a chance that they can get stolen, because I lost my sandals just like that at Kapila Tirtham and it was way too hot to walk barefoot. Number 2, gadgets and electronics. While going towards the main temple, at a certain point in the queue, you will have to deposit all your electronics, including cameras, watches, phones, at the locker facility. Also, when you travel from Tirupati to Tirumala, your luggage is checked at the Saptagiri checkpoint. Please note that drones are strictly prohibited in Tirumala and will not be allowed. Number 3, luggage and cloakroom facilities. There are multiple locker and cloakroom facilities across both Tirumala and Tirupati. Some of these are paid while some are free. Either way, it is convenient to deposit your luggage and move around freely during the day. Number 4, after darshan, you can collect your laddu from the Prasadam center, which is located within the temple premises. Almost all darshan options include one free laddu, after which you can purchase additional laddus. Just make sure to carry your darshan tokens. Even if you were not able to complete the darshan, you can still get up to a maximum of 2 laddus per Aadhaar card. Number 5, ban on plastic in Tirumala. Please do not carry plastic water bottles, as you will be asked to remove them at the Saptagiri checkpoint. In Tirumala, you can purchase a glass water bottle for ₹50, and when you return the bottle, you get back ₹30. Number 6, Mundan or tonsuring, also known as Kalyana Katta. This is the practice of completely shaving your head as an offering. For this, you need to take a Kalyan Katta token. Generally speaking, the tonsuring halls maintain the required hygiene standards, so you do not have to worry about that. Next up, section 3 of the video is accommodation or where to stay. So you can stay in 2 places, Tirupati, which is the main city, or Tirumala, where the shrine is located. Let me start with Tirumala first. Online accommodation bookings open at 3 p.m. on the same day as special entry darshan bookings. You can book rooms across different categories like ₹100, ₹1000 and ₹1500. The main difference is usually things like AC availability and room size. Otherwise, the rooms are generally maintained well. TTD also charges a caution deposit, which is refunded once you check out. Make sure to keep the Aadhaar details of all members ready or save them beforehand for a smoother booking process. At the CRO office, you can actually book rooms starting from ₹50 to all the way to ₹6000 per night. The allotment generally starts at 5 a.m. at the CRO office. Another option is staying at the chaultries or dormitories, which are free stay options in Tirumala. You need to contact the CRO office for this as well. However, please note that none of the rooms are allotted to unmarried couples or single individuals. You can book a room only once in 30 days and the room is located only for 24 hours. Now the other option is staying in Tirupati. Similar to Tirumala, you can book accommodation in Tirupati through the TTD website. However, if you are unable to get a TTD room, there are still plenty of options to consider from. I will divide these options into 3 categories: budget, comfortable, which is between budget and luxury, and then the luxury category. I will quickly show you pictures from these stays as I list them all down. But to make your job easier, here is a QR code to our blog post on our website, wherein you can find all the direct property booking links. Let's get started with budget places to stay in Tirupati. The Pilgrim Inn, Hotel Roy Inn, Hotel Elite Fortune Inn, Hotel Vamana Stays, AA Residency, Sikhara Stays, Townhouse Hillview Tirupati, formerly Hotel Lura Nova, Adya Inn, new luxury hotel. Next, comfortable options that you can consider in Tirupati are Hotel Park Varahi, Hotel Nivara by Vida, Pai Viceroy, Skylar Tirupati, DLR Grand, Himalaya Pool and Resort Hotel, Hotel Nanda Mohan Residency, Golden Tulip Tirupati, Hotel Simha Skylight, Hotel Sudha Brahma, Hotel Ramcharan Residency. And following are the options you can consider for a luxury stay: Taj Tirupati, Ekante Bliss Tirupati IHCL Selections, Fortune Select Grand Ridge, Courtyard by Marriott Tirupati, Lemon Tree Premier Tirupati, Marasa Sarovar Premier. And now the best part. Since flights and hotels usually end up being the biggest expense on any trip, we have partnered with ClearTrip to help you save on your bookings. Just download the ClearTrip app and use the code CT Xplore to get flat 30% off on all domestic hotel bookings and 12% off on international hotel bookings. As a new user, you will get up to 12% off on your first flight booking and 7% off on all future bookings. And the good news is that this isn't limited to just Tirupati Balaji. You can use the code across ClearTrips hotels and flights for your other trips as well. The app honestly makes trip planning much easier since you can compare hotels, manage your bookings, and keep all your flight details in one place. So if you're booking this trip or even any upcoming trip, make sure to use the code CTExplore on ClearTrip and get the best possible rates on your bookings. Now moving on to the next section, when it comes to food, just like every other facility, Tirupati Tirumala Devasthanams is doing an amazing job. TTD is feeding more than 1 lakh people free of cost on a daily basis. If you want to eat at one of their centers, then do note that TTD is serving beverages and Annaprasadams to the pilgrims in the following places of Tirumala, Tirupati and Tiruchenur. Other than that, there are small vendors, outlets and restaurants throughout Tirumala. And when it comes to Tirupati, other than the Annaprasadam centers, you can consider eating at the following restaurants. For multi-cuisine pure vegetarian restaurants, PS4 Veg Restaurant, Darshan Veg Restaurant, Jalpan Veg Restaurant, Plantain Leaf Restaurant, Minerva Coffee Shop. Other good multi-cuisine restaurants that are serving both veg and non-veg are the Table 9 Multi-Cuisine Family Restaurant, Fusion Multi-Cuisine Restaurant, Southern Spice, Vivaha Bhojanambu. For good biryani, you can try Chickpet Donne Biryani House. And for semi-fine dine to proper fine dine, the options are Robo Diner, Blue Fox, Jardine Fine Dine and Gufa Restaurant. Please note that only vegetarian food is available in Tirumala and Tirupati has both vegetarian and non-vegetarian food. If you want to stay indoors, then you can do that as well. Zomato and Swiggy are available in Tirupati. Upcoming sections include how to reach, best time to visit, budget, local commute and taxi rentals. But for now, let me tell you about the nearby spots and other places to visit both in Tirumala as well as Tirupati. Whatever hotels and restaurants I've mentioned so far, I have put all of them in a custom Google map and you will also find all of these spots that I'm going to list now in this particular map, so feel free to use it. Link is in the description. Let's start with Tirumala first. Make sure to note these details on the side like timings, entry, distance from the main Sri Venkateshwara Swami temple, time needed for the place and the popularity of the spot. First spot, Srivari Pushkarini Lake, which is in the same premises as the main temple, and a lot of devotees take a dip here before going for their darshan. Right next to the lake is Sri Varaha Swami temple dedicated to Lord Vishnu's Varaha or boar avatar. Third is Sri Venkateshwara Museum or SV Museum, displaying varied religious and cultural artifacts, ornaments, instruments and paintings, and the building looks good from the outside as well. Going a little far from the temple, Srivari Paddalu, which is believed to be the spot where Lord Vishnu took his first step in the avatar of Venkateshwara Swami on Tirumala. Next, Silthoranam Garden, which is a natural rock arch believed to be 1.5 billion years old. The site also features a well-maintained garden along with a small bird enclosure that is great for families. Next up, Tirumala Chakra Tirtham. You will find a lot of popular tirthams. These are essentially different waterfalls that are either part of a temple or there is a temple nearby. In this case, just ahead of the waterfall, there is a small temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. Next, Sri Japali Anjaneya Swami Mandiram, which is a temple dedicated to Lord Hanuman. Next on the list is Venugopal Swami Temple, dedicated to Lord Krishna. And a little ahead is the Akash Ganga waterfall. Next is Papa Vinasam Tirtham. It is believed that you get absolved of all your sins after getting in the water here. And the temple next to it is Sri Ganga Devi Temple. Next, Thundru Tirtham. You have to walk a decent bit ahead of Papa Vinasam, and I will not recommend for everyone, especially for elders and kids. But nonetheless, it is almost like a gorge, and the waterfall with the rocks around looks quite good. After that, Kumar Dara Tirtham, which is a little less popular than the others, but the rocks around the waterfall does give the place a good vibe. All of these are sort of clustered on the northwest side of the temple. Last one is on the eastern side, Sesha Tirtham, which is again not too popular either. Now let me tell you about some nearby spots and other places to visit in and around Tirupati. First on the list is Sri Padmavati Ammavari Temple. This temple holds special importance since it is dedicated to the wife of Lord Venkateshwara, Devi Padmavati. Next, Sri Govindaraj Swami Temple, dedicated to Govindaraj Swami, who is an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. After that, Kapila Tirtham, which is quite beautiful honestly and popular as well amongst the devotees. It is a part of Sri Kapileshwara Venkateshwara Swami Temple. Next is Con Temple, which is a popular temple chain dedicated to Lord Krishna. Regional Science Center, which is a kid-friendly place with interactive displays, 3D theater, and outdoor trail with dinosaur replicas. Next, Sri Venkateshwara Swami Zoological Park, which is a relatively big zoo featuring an array of exotic animals, including white tigers, plus a lion safari. Next, Chandragiri Fort, which was built in 11th century and now act as a good tourist spot with archaeological museum and an evening light and sound show. Next, Blue Land Water Park is a good water park offering fun water slides, wave pool, and lazy river amongst other activities. Next up, Kalyani Dam. It is a good spot with peaceful vibes. However, most likely you will not be allowed entry on top of the dam and can only enjoy the reservoir from a distance. Next, Talakona Waterfalls, which is one of the highest waterfalls in Andhra Pradesh. Waterfall looks good and all the lush greenery around just adds to the charm. And the farthest spot is Horsley Hills. You can visit the multiple viewpoints on the top for some amazing views and a good time amidst nature. And with that, we are done with this section. Next up, let me sort the local commute for you, including how to go from Tirupati to Tirumala. You can choose to walk, and there are two pathways as we discussed earlier, Alipiri pathway and Srivari Mettu to go from Tirupati to Tirumala. Second option is taking a bus from the Tirupati bus stand to Tirumala, which will take rupees 90 for non-AC buses and rupees 110 for AC buses. Bus takes about an hour and drops you near the temple. And then there are free shuttle buses that take you around Tirumala. There are paid buses running in Tirupati as well that can take you to the various spots. You can choose to take a cab from Tirupati to Tirumala for rupees 1000. When it comes to sightseeing, for cost reference, the popular route Srivari Padalu, Silthoranam Garden, Chakrathirtham, Venugopal Swami Temple, Akasaganga and Papa Vinasam is around rupees 2000. Similarly, a tour with 5 to 6 spots in Tirupati will cost the same. Please note that autos are not allowed in Tirumala. However, you can hire them in Tirupati for local sightseeing. Taxi aggregator apps like Ola and Uber are another option that work here, so you can use them to avoid the hassle. You can also choose to rent a self-drive car. Swift Desire will cost you about rupees 2200. A more budget option to go around is renting a two-wheeler, which will cost you about rupees 500. Other than that, you can obviously get your own vehicle as well. Private vehicles are allowed in Tirumala. For all vehicles going from Tirupati to Tirumala, a thorough check takes place at the Saptagiri checkpoint, where all individuals are expected to get down from the vehicle and get all their luggage checked. Depending on the rush, it can take some time at the checkpoint. Please note that they are very strict about drones. Section 7, let me talk about the budget. Tirupati Balaji in this regard is a very interesting place because if you really wanted to do it in budget, you can get free stays, free food, free darshan. All it would need is your time to stand in various queues and you can actually do the darshan for Lord Venkateshwara for free. Now, for the other scenario, let's break down the budget for one person for 2 days without compromising on any comforts, but also not going overboard. Let's assume you were able to plan ahead and book a special entry darshan for rupees 300 on the TTD website. If you don't get a stay on TTD, a comfortable stay in Tirupati will cost you about 1500 per night, food about 1000 rupees per day for 2 days, taxi rental for 1 day 2500. You need it only if you are doing sightseeing, otherwise you can take the AC bus to Tirumala. Let's set aside 700 towards miscellaneous expenses and that will bring your total to rupees 7000 for 2 days. Moving on, now I will answer some of the most commonly asked questions that we get in comments for all our videos. Best time to visit Tirupati. When it comes to weather, the best time to visit Tirupati Balaji is November to February, since it is relatively pleasant and not as hot. But these months also see the maximum crowd. March to June is quite hot and it can be tiresome standing in the long queues. And generally speaking, the crowd is least as well. However, 2026 saw a record number of crowds in May. Then July to October is monsoons, which is a lot of rain and relatively lesser people. Generally speaking, since Tirumala is on top of a hill and Tirupati city is at the base, you will see a bit of temperature difference just between these two places as well. Other consideration that you can keep is weekends are always far more crowded than weekdays. Festivals always see large amounts of crowds gathering for darshan. Choice is yours. If you do not mind the crowd, then also these festivals are also the time when you see so many different things like street performances, decor and everything else. So the vibe is good. Other than the popular festivals like Diwali, Dashera, etc., some main festivals that are celebrated in Tirupati and Tirumala are Brahmotsavam, Vaikunta Ekadashi, Padmavati Parinayam and Rath Yatra. Next question, how to reach Tirupati. By air, Tirupati International Airport in Reningunta is the closest, about 25 minutes from the city. If you're not able to get direct flights, then you can take a flight to Chennai International Airport, which is about 4 hours away from Tirupati. By train, Tirupati has its own railway station, which is well connected. In case trains are not available, you can try Reningunta Junction, about 25 minutes from the city. Local buses and taxis are available both from the airport and the railway station to the Tirupati city. Now, by road, you can choose to come in your own vehicle or you can take a bus. Tirupati is well connected to all the major cities in South India. Please note that once you reach Tirupati, it will take 1 hour for Tirumala, and there are a lot of options for that, as I have explained in the local commute section. If you're booking flights for your travel, you will obviously use the code Xplore for discounts. But in case you are traveling by bus or train, we have still got you covered. All you have to do is use the code Xplore on ClearTrip and get the best prices across hotels, flights, trains, and buses. What about safety and solo travel in Tirupati? Tirupati city as well as Tirumala hill are very safe. The fact that everyone is gathering there for spiritual reasons, I could see that everyone was pretty comfortable when it comes to safety, even from the point of view of a solo female traveler. Having said that, you can expect petty thievery of wallets, slippers from manned booths, etc. What if I am traveling to Tirupati with kids and senior citizens? Given how tiresome the queues can be, especially if you're going for Sarva Darshan or slotted Sarva Darshan, I will not recommend traveling with kids or senior citizens. For senior citizens, you can try applying for the special darshan tickets under senior citizen quota online. You can go for special darshan for infant if your child is below 12 months of age. Otherwise, entry for kids is free, but you will have to stand in queues for the darshan you have booked for yourself. Now, if you have more questions or if you're looking for travel mates, join our Discord. We will help you out there. We use a Sony ZV-E10 camera, DJI Mini 2 drone, Insta360 X4, and our phones to make all the content. All other accessories and products that we use and recommend are on the Amazon store. Link is in the description. We have launched a new range of our t-shirts. Buy them and be a part of our community of responsible travelers. Again, a reminder, you can also book a one-on-one video consultation call for any of the destinations that we've been to, and we'll do our best to help you out. You can do so from our website. Link is in the description, or you can use the QR code on the screen. Our next big milestone at XTE is to be able to build a physical community, and we are going to start curating these experiences and trips for all of you. We have some experience doing that pre-COVID, but now we are going to start bigger and better, and we hope to see all of you on our trips and have some memorable experiences together. If you liked our efforts so far and would like to share with us, you can actually go to YouTube and then go to the community tab section and post about your trip as well. I would personally love to see how was your experience, and I'm sure all of the other fellow community members would love to know as well how was your experience and learn from it. So feel free to share after your trips. We have a banger Instagram page where you can follow us for our live updates. And lastly, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment below, like the video. All of this helps us in growing this channel a ton, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.